We're going to replace the windshield. Now this windshield has a heated wiper park area, which is located at the bottom of the windshield. It's down here where the wipers sit, and every time the vehicle owner turns on their defroster, it automatically turns on the heater and heats up the wipers. Why is that necessary? Well, in Texas, it's not that necessary, but the days we have ice and snow, it helps to de-ice and warm that up very quickly. And then also, we need to get all this trim, this lower cowling and wipers off so that when we install the new windshield, we'll have nothing interfering with our set. And then also, we're going to be removing all the side molding trim and top windshield trim so that, again, once we install the new windshield, we'll have nothing interfering with where we place the new windshield, and we'll have a good seal, and she won't have any leaks or air noise. And now I've got the old windshield taken out of this Kia Sorento. The next step is to get the pinch weld prepped, which is right here where the new urethane adhesive will be laid, and make sure everything is primed and ready for the new urethane adhesive. One issue that I noticed on this car is the pinch weld on the top, on the roof, where the old bead of urethane was, is very, very small. And personally, I don't like that. Most cars have something quite a bit wider than that, quite a bit larger, for the adhesive to hold the windshield in and keep you from having a leak. Many people say, I don't like to have my windshield replaced because it changes, it breaks the factory seal, and it's just never as good as it was originally. Well, in this case, I would say that that is wrong, because what I can do is going to be much better than what the factory did. And so I'll show you that once I get it ready to go. Now, the adhesive system we use on this is called Express 30. It's made by Dow. And one reason why we like it so much is because after we install the windshield, it's safe to drive, meaning if you have a collision or a rollover accident, the windshield will stay in the vehicle like it's supposed to 30 minutes after we finish installing the windshield. Okay. Many cheaper products in the market take up to 12 hours for that to happen. So I believe that some technicians would use the cheaper urethane and then allow people to go about their business, and they'd be at risk for, you know, a full day while they're on the highway, not even realizing that if they were to have a collision, that they would not be as safe as they would be with the proper urethane adhesive. So in this case, we're going to use the Express 30. It requires that the pinch weld's primed wherever it sits, and you could put it on top of the old bead of urethane, but remember, it's too small. So I've gone ahead and primed a much larger area on the paint, and that's twofold. One, it'll make sure that if there's any scratches, they're filled in and they won't rust. And then secondly, there's plenty for me to put a nice thick bead of urethane on there and make sure that it's in there better than it was from the factory. All right, so here we have the Beta Seal by Dow, Express 30. This is, like I said earlier, a 30-minute safe drive-away time urethane. Also has properties for high viscosity, non-conductive, meaning if there was electronics in the windshield, it would be safe for that. And high modulus, which is another expensive, higher end property that this urethane encompasses all of it. So now I'm going to install the new bead of urethane adhesive that the windshield will set into. And it's important to make sure that the bead is as tall as the roof line. That way when you set the new windshield in, it's going to go a little bit below that. So we'll know 100% we're going to have a good seal on this, and we're not going to have any leaks. install the new windshield. Looks really good. Now the windshield is fully installed. We've got all the trim back on around the edge, the side moldings, the cowling, the wipers. Everything is back where it needs to go. So we are all done. And this is ready to go in about 15 more minutes. She can drive out of here safely and be back on her day. Thanks for watching.